got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I
Alright, let's go, bro. Let's go.
Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, A floor, come down.
Time to step up. Kyler Murray, 13 picks, but that's okay. My man 5-3.
Coach, the city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Come on now, let's go!
I did the wrong one.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback. At least have the illusion that you have a running game.
17 yards and a first down for Philly. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
My man screaming again too.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
No
I want to
way,
take that
bro.
shot.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown!
No, he didn't got that at all.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Pressure,
These
he
guys
really
are
got
able to
that.
strike first here in this opening quarter.
Okay, that's a good start.
And his kick is no good.
Okay.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays
man really
a
got
6-0 game.
All that pressure
So
to
with the
him, he
missed
really got
PAT
that
in
on.
his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Oh, come on, Jamal Agnew.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Ooh.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down
Dang.
at about the 23-yard line.
All right, bro. I'm using the balanced offense. I know you can hear me. I'm using the balanced offense. I'm not using that West Coast. I'm using balance now. Come on.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10
I'm
at
doing
their
pretty
own
good
23.
here, so
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Fletcher Cox in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only to get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
I'm running that back. I'm doing that for you, bro.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, no way.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Yeah, Sanders now to return.
I had that catch right there. Bomb right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
I'm going to put a
12 yards is the pickup, good for an Eagle 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the 1st drive, it comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
46 down, man, 5-4.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz, he's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
He's burning my
Good effort
dude.
there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He's burning my dude.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots.
Come on, Patrick
And this is
Peterson.
going to be intercepted.
Patrick Peterson.
A great read, and it's picked off.
Come on.
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong
Come on,
opening
Patrick.
drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
There's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
All right, come on. There we go.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Flushed out right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Come on, bro.
This is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
First down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
He's coming. We got double up.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
Oh my God, that's first down right there. Oh my gosh, that's first.
Fletcher Cox in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Yeah, possibly touchdown.
The Eagles offense set to begin
got
their
that
next
pass
drive.
off. That
and there
was
are parts of their
possibly
last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the
I
ending.
know for sure first down.
They did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and
I know for sure first down.
One thing that matters is part 2,
You're
right?
not getting a touchdown, but for sure first down, for sure.
That does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one.
Come on, back to this game.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
6-0 our score after 1.
Get it up.
50's a month. Let's set a tone.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
In the huddle. Big height. Come on, bro. I'm not gonna get that big height.
On play action, Wentz. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Wow.
Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist bump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line.
Oh.
And first down carry here for Johnson.
There we go.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Oh.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Come on.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Almost missed the
back
sack,
at the
too. Come on. There
26-yard
we go.
line. That was the corner, Robert Alford, with a sack.
I almost missed that
Enough takes
sack.
a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And
Big
old Mo
help right
is a very, very fickle man.
Big help.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
I want to blitz him, but
Working from the gun, Wentz letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete.
Come on, Patrick.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
I know I'm better than this, man. I know I'm not that good in the game.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I know I can score. Come on. I know I'm not good at. I'm not that good in Madden, but come on. Man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On the toss play, Howard. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Oh my gosh, what am I
here as he's taken down with a sack at Ziggy Ansah.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Sanders. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Gosh, come on.
Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
There you go. Come on.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2
minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
there we go. There we go.
The coach.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Injury timeout.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh, my God.
This short throw caught by
my God. He really just got a first down off of that.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 30. Play action. Now Wentz. This one caught by Isabella. 23 yards on the play.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
It's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes, and the Eagles able to push further out in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Going, man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I know I'm betting. I know I ain't getting the game, but dang, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that
now Murray has it stripped. It's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Well, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Wentz now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Hey, God,
so that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now is Wentz. He's able to find Wallace. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I wish he played that.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Wentz.
Thank you.
Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
That's what I needed right there. That's a big help.
I think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Mike 54. Here we go. Shoot.
A final shot before half from Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the two
points. That's all right, though.
That
touchdown.
After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Come on.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it, man. I wasn't going to do it yet, but
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I could win this game.
Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. Complete. That's a first down with a cherry on top. 31 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Pulls over him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They go with Howard again.
Bro.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he will have
That's all I wanted was the first down.
Winds up taking a pretty good
I know
shot
I wasn't going to
that
get a touchdown, man.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. They'll run on first down.
God needs some help.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Play action.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of
attack, ran this whole drive,
the big-bodied guys in the middle of this
game,
has got to be priority 1.
Now Murray off play action.
Oh my God!
Comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now that last sack puts Murray in the cards in a tough
He's
spot.
getting field goal range. At least.
On play action, it's Murray.
Good block.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted.
No way he caught that.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big
No way he just caught that
His guys
interception.
will get the football back. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
They got his man complete.
Wow.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He got 29 yards that time. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Wentz on the give to Sanders. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short.
Pushing
Nice
him
pickup
or
of 9
is he
yards
just
on first down.
manhandling?
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Oh,
knock losing 3
back,
yards
man.
here. And that'll bring up a third down. Now Wentz.
Interception.
Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple
but I
of
ain't know
weeks.
he's gonna. I don't know he's gonna get me on him like
If
that.
you're at 70% or better,
You gotta put him, bro. You can't go for no board
You
down.
want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not
Gotta
just
go.
West
Gotta
Coast
put
offense
that.
either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's Cameron Johnston now,
on, man.
as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
I think it's in the end zone.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, 10 points. That's 2 touchdowns. That's 2 touchdowns, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I'm giving him this.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
I just missed the tackle. I just missed the
He doesn't
tackle.
hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. David Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Going.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Gosh, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To try again after the sack. Murray, and he finds Howard complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Murray now on first down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Gotta love the catch. I think you got to love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Yeah, bro.
Here we go.
Murray to air it out again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Andy Lee now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start on the ground here, and Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They fake the give. Now Wentz steps away to his left. That ball complete to Isabella. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the scrimmage.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On 2nd and goal, Wentz.
Pick that ball.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Coverage that time by Deontay Thompson.
Dude.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
To throw is Wentz. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. His throw incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes.
He goes down. Fletcher Cox, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Gosh, bro. Alright.
Here's Andy Lee now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
They go to Johnson again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
God, bro. God.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Go, go. Quick to edge. Ram.
Training camp, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna lose my room, bro.
He's going to float this one deep
God,
right side. It's caught at the 10.
I can't get nothing going, bro.
Philadelphia.
I can't get nothing going at all.
God, he's pretty much the same score earlier.
Yes, bro. Gosh, bro. I know I'm not that good in the game, bro. Good gosh, bro. I know I'm better than this.
Into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is
What, like getting blown out and stuff?
Yeah, bro. I know I'm better than this, bro. Hey, guys, bro. I know I don't play this online head to head, bro. I mean, I'll lose some games, but I don't know. God, bro.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try
Look, bro, they can't handle him.
pressure too much this time? Down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver for the sack.
That right now,
my old lineman can manhandle like crazy.
Totally in their body language.
Hands on hips.
They can't stop fetching calls.
It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll
Bro, I don't
set
even
up
care
a
if I
third
score,
down.
bro. I honestly don't even care if I score.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I don't.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout. There's
6 points in both your games.
With just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
In both franchise games.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Well, what do you think goes on, bro?
He's got it complete to Thompson.
I don't know, bro. I'm running the play, man. I'm running them. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play fake. Murray.
Bro. I'm over God, bro.
Outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Fletcher Cox.
God, bro.